and welcome to the Bot Box. Apologies for any weirdness with this video. I have had an issue with my computer. It has decided its mortal enemy is Hercule Poirot. As we're talking about a Belgian robot this week, it's the only explanation I can come up with for the video card going foot. Anyway, we're delving into the realm of international competition this week. Belgian robot Depoppesaurus Rex entered both competitions held at the end of Series 3 Robot Wars, the International Championship League and the World Championships. So what was Depoppesaurus Rex? Well, it was a silver-coloured fish-esque bot, which was comprised of two wedges with a rounded peak at the top, and was armed with a lifter. It made its debut in the International Championships League, where it first faced Australian spikebot Terror Australis. In take one of the fight, Terror Australis was flat out not working, so the fight was called off. Terror Australis couldn't be fixed. Luckily for the Australians, they got lent a spikebot in Nemesis, which they painted to be Terror Australis. It also didn't have the fur on. Those who remember Nemesis' episode will know that it had fake fur on. The two robots met in the middle of the arena and had a nice slow dance, during which Depoppesaurus Rex lifted Terror Australis. I'm no dance expert, but I don't think lifts happen in normal slow dances. Anyway, Depoppesaurus Rex dropped Terror Australis, and a nudging and poking match ensued. Fun times. Depoppesaurus Rex was able to lift Terror Australis for a second time and nearly got it tipped over, but once again let it go. Another poking and nudging war ensued as time ran out on the fight. As there were no judges' decisions in this particular competition, it was a draw. Next for Depoppesaurus Rex was furry Irish lifter Déjà, son of Nemesis. Yep, this bot was made by the same people who made Nemesis, which was temporarily Terror Australis. Déjà pushed Depoppesaurus Rex around before managing to flip Depoppesaurus Rex over. Depoppesaurus Rex didn't self-right until the house robots righted them by mistake. So Depoppesaurus Rex's team, once righted, or once their robot was righted, they focused on putting as much distance between their robot and the house robots as possible, which turned out to be not much. The Depoppesaurus Rex wasn't a fast bot, and the house robots never got away, and they shoved Depoppesaurus Rex into the pit. So that was them out. Depoppesaurus Rex also entered the very first World Championships, where it drew... That's too good a roll for this draw. Déjà again. Déjà pushed Depoppesaurus Rex around early on before eventually flipping Depoppesaurus Rex. But before anyone complains that they've seen this film before, this time Depoppesaurus Rex rolled over and landed on its wheels. Déjà kept pushing even though it ended up in range of Sergeant Bash's flamethrower. Depoppesaurus Rex was most of the way to the pit before it got underneath Déjà and lifted it. Déjà was also on fire, but it got released due to falling off Depoppesaurus Rex. Well, released from Depoppesaurus Rex, because it fell off as time ran out and the judges were called in. They ruled in favour of Déjà. Depoppesaurus Rex didn't return. However, its team did much later with Philippa 2, which you might remember as being the Belgian champion, by virtue of being the last Belgian robot standing in Dutch Robot Wars. Depoppesaurus Rex had potential and probably would have done okay in the main series if it had a kind draw and was not in the same heat as Déjà, son of Nemesis. If they had a judge's decision against Terror Australis, the International League Championship or International Championships League had judges' decisions, Depoppesaurus Rex would have absolutely taken it. They came very close to winning by knockout. So, who's next? After the week I've had, Tai Chi, These papers are over here. Please be kind. I suspect this one has a short name. I hope it's not, say, Razor. Oh no, it's a longer one. Please not Tornado. Or Pussycat. Basically not something long. The Alien. Until next week, Callison244, out.